And at least 32 people have been wounded after 2 bombs exploded during a boxing competition in the central Philippines. This morning, police recovered a mortar cartridge and a cell phone apparently used to detonate the homemade bomb. Now, no one has claimed responsibility for the attack. Very, very cold, an absolute shock to the system, especially if you've been inside like most of us have. And something else to really think about as you step out into these bitterly cold temperatures are the sidewalks. Because of the fresh snow, there is absolutely a sheet of ice in some spots because of black ice that's formed, as Mike said, because as soon as it hits the ground, it basically freezes. So you need to be extremely careful if you're walking to a bus stop or if you have to walk to your car because it's parked outside. Best choice for a family car depends a lot on your family and your budget, but if you start with Consumer Reports' short list of highly rated cars that are also practical, durable, comfortable, and safety conscious, picking the right wheels for your crew can be a snap. Just as the world began mourning the sudden death of actress Carrie Fisher, we lost another of Hollywood's biggest stars, Fisher's mother, actress and singer Debbie Reynolds. All morning long, we've been looking through some of the best and worst ads of 2016. So let's arguably go to the most memorable ad of the year.
Yeah, I kind of think it's creepy.
So it worked.
So it's successful, but that doesn't take away from its creepiness.
It's creepy, yeah.
But I guess they say, you know, bad press is, any press is good press.
Any
type
press.
Of deal. And that was something that had people talking, and for a lot of the
people are
reason
still talking about it.
We're talking about it right now. And it's almost 2017.
Time right now is 8:11. A former North Korean diplomat says the country is racing to complete development of nuclear weapons by the end of next year. Later this morning, investigators plan to return to the scene of a plane crash in the Great Smoky Mountains. The family of 3 on board are presumed dead.
To try and get their hands on one of them. You said you want one.
I do want one. I just want to see. I'll give it to like a little relative.
For you, because it's not doing that for some people.
Time right now is 8:11. Well, their menu is Mediterranean, lots of tasty dishes and uniquely healthy options. This morning, we're talking with the owners of the Olive Mediterranean Grill in Harrison Township, Fred Shukri and Maddie Shukri. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Hey, tell us about the restaurant. You know, when did it get started?
Thanks a lot, Mike. Organizers of next month's celebration to mark the 20th anniversary of the Dayton Peace Accords have a big name coming to town as a part of their event. Former President Bill Clinton has confirmed he's coming to Dayton. Our Lisa Smith has more. Now, President Clinton is scheduled to deliver the keynote address at the luncheon on the first day of that 2-day event that begins on November 19th. A number of international dignitaries will be on hand from Bosnia and Croatia, and we are looking forward to the event. Now, the Dayton Peace Accords at 20 kicks off on November 18th with a dedication of the Ambassador Richard Holbrook Plaza at the corner of Salem Avenue and Edwin C. Moses Boulevard. Ambassador Holbrook's widow will be there for the event. Also, his son, filmmaker David Holbrook, will be in town for that 2-day event to screen a new movie about his father called The Diplomat. Other events will be at the Art Institute, and there will be a wreath laying and luncheon at the Hope Hotel at Wright-Patterson. Thanks a lot, Mike. Last Saturday, West Carrollton 6th grader Matthew Gilliam gave us a moment we won't soon forget. Matthew has autism, and we showed you his remarkable touchdown run last week. Tonight, James Ryder has more on Matthew's extraordinary run into our hearts. Well, that's all the time we have tonight. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope you will stay here and watch Football Friday. Everybody have a good weekend, and we'll see you real soon.
Now, if car seats are a part of your life, you might want to have an extensive conversation with the dealers while you're shopping to ensure the vehicle that you're looking at is the right one for you. And you can find more detailed information about specific makes and models at consumerreports.org. Now, tickets are $30, and that includes wine, soda, and popcorn. And students' tickets are $15, and they will not get the wine. Thanks, ladies, for coming in.
You're quite welcome.
Thank you.
Fox 45 is turning our set purple tonight to raise awareness about domestic violence. Every 9 seconds, a woman is beaten by a boyfriend, husband, or somebody that they love, and thousands die every year as they try to escape it.
Fox 45's Natasha Williams is live now with how one woman did survive abuse that would have killed many and how she's helping others break free from the violence that often leaves them crippled.
The Fox 45 phone bank is open. Artemis Center volunteers are here to help you. I'm telling you a story about Charles C. Banks. Her story is nothing short of incredible. And once you hear it, you'll know your situation, no matter how impossible, you can break free.
I was 16.
The abuse started with a slap so hard it knocked her down not long after they started dating, and came with what she later recognized as a big red flag.
I was holding my face walking down the hallway, and his mother was coming, and she asked me what had happened, and I said, he hit me, and she said, well, what did you do to him? So I thought, well, I had to do something to him. because he wouldn't have just hit me unless it was my fault.
For Charles C. Banks, that was just the beginning of her 8-year-long nightmare. Within a year, they had a baby boy, and she was totally isolated.
There were times when I was locked up alone in the apartment. I wasn't allowed to open the door for anybody to visit me. There weren't cell phones then, so I had no access to a phone.
She tried to break free, to run several times, even moving all the way across state, but he tracked her down every time. And one time he was hiding, waiting in her new apartment, and turned his brutality on their son.
So he knocked pictures off the wall, and there was just a big amount of glass, a large amount of glass on the floor, and he yelled for my youngest son to come save mommy. So Kendrick came running from the back room to come save mommy, and he ran through the glass, and it cut his little feet so bad. And then when I'm trying to comfort Kendrick and look at his feet and calm him down and wrap my head around what's going on, he whispered in his ear, "Mommy made you get hurt."
She had escaped again.
He had, when I say dragged me back, I mean that, physically dragged me back. And he violently raped me, and I became pregnant with Trey. So to him, Trey was a reminder of what he had done.
He told her to starve Trey, let their son die. Any formula he found, he would throw away. She would sneak and breastfeed the baby, refusing to harm her child. Then he did the unthinkable.
He grabbed scissors and he assaulted me, so I couldn't ever breastfeed again.
And it was one night not long after that she made peace with God. She knew he was going to kill her. She knew it was going to be her last day on earth.
He started kicking me after I dropped to the ground, and he kicked me into the crib where my infant was asleep. I heard them make plans and talk about what they were going to do to get rid of my body, and they decided that they were going to dig a hole and bury me alive. And my batterer said that he was going to throw the baby in with me to get rid of him. So I knew I had to leave. I had to save them, because he wasn't just going to kill me, he was going to kill them as well. And it's hard, and you're going to feel like you have nobody.
Now the domestic violence victim turned survivor counsels other victims, teaching them red flags, warning signs, how to escape. Today her 3 boys are happy, healthy college students, all aware of their mom's strength, what she did to save them, what she did to survive, to break the cycle.
I had to heal from the inside out. And I did, and in doing so, I found myself. So I became unafraid. When the boys got big enough and they started getting noticed for their basketball abilities, then he came. He found us again, but I wasn't afraid, and I'm still not afraid.
Now, Charles's story has a happy ending despite the road it took her to get here, but for more than 4,000 women each year, death is their only escape. Now, if you want help for escaping domestic violence, we've set up a hotline with experts that can help you get the help you need to escape. The number is on your screen. It's 262-1910. Again, that number, 262-1910. You can get the help you need. Now, we've also set up information on our website, how you can reach Artemis Center with Charles's journey, her story, pictures, and information on how you can get help in your situation. So call the number 262-1910 to get the help you need. If you know someone who's suffering from domestic violence, who's in a situation they can't get out of, you can help them escape. Back to you.